Good morning. Oh, just rang. Saturday, 29th of May. 2 more days until the end of this month. Oh, it is 5:29. Hey, it's May 29th. It's 5:29 in the morning. Nice and bright. Not hot at all this morning. It's pretty cool. Just out here doing my thing. Thanks for watching, Jesse, again. This is episode number 32. This is your 32nd video that you've posted on your 5 a.m. workouts. We've been doing it, like I said, we've been doing it since February 1st of 2020. But along the way, I just try to find some things that give me a little bit of motivation, even if that means adding a little bit more work into my workflow in the morning, which is this. After I finish this video, I go out, I make a thumbnail. I don't edit yet. Maybe if this thing goes a lot better and I get a lot more viewers, then maybe I might start thinking about editing. But this is, like I said, more for me, more for my journey, more for future Jesse in a few years to look back on. And if he's in a worse place than I am now, then he can get some future motivation. Yeah, so happy to be out here just doing my thing. Episode 31. My mom asked me a question yesterday. Well, not a question. My mom asked about she saw something on the news about creating new habits. And Jesse, if you've fallen off the wagon a little bit, I'd like you to read again. We bought this book already. I'd like you to read again Atomic Habits by James Clear. By far one of the best books that I've read at this point in time about habits and habit building. And if you haven't read it and you'd like to start instilling something new programs, and more understanding the why behind the things that we do and things that we don't want to do, then yeah, Atomic Habits, James Clear, is a really good book. If you're older, you may know other habit books like The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. But yeah, Atomic Habits is a really good book. Anyway, my mom was talking about how she heard a nice thing on the news about how to build habits. And so my biggest takeaway from the Atomic Habits book is this thing called the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is a small action that it takes to start the chain reaction of bigger actions or bigger habits. For example, he goes into one of the most famous dancers in America. Her name was Twyla Tharp in the 1920s. She's actually written a lot of books on habits as well. And she says every morning or every day she trains at least 3 hours every single day, 365 days of the week. 3 hours to 4 hours a day. And so news reporters asking her, like, how does she keep to such a strict schedule and never give up and just be able to be consistent and all that. And she says she's created this chain, which later on James Clear calls the 2-minute rule. But every morning she gets up, she puts on her shoes, she puts her clothes into her gym bag, she goes downstairs, she waves her hand, calls a taxi, says take me to 91st Street and some other avenue, and she gets to the gym and she has a 3-hour workout, 4-hour workout. So she says the action of her calling the taxi and her getting into the taxi and saying the words take me to 91st Street and 90th Avenue, she says that action will actually make all the actions fall into place. So as soon as she can do that, as soon as she can start to that chain reaction of as soon as she's in the taxi, her workout's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And that small little action takes 2 minutes, under 2 minutes to do. So my chain reaction right now is, I have a pretty dense morning routine that starts at waking up at 4:45 and ends at about 8 a.m. 7:30, 8 a.m. After that, my scheduling, and it's not so stringent. But yeah, I get up, put my shoes on, get everything ready. But the action that is the first domino that tips all the rest of the dominoes behind it, the action for me is putting in these earbuds. And right now I'm on a Aerosmith kick, so I like to listen to Aerosmith. But as soon as I wake up, the first thing I do is I reach for my headboard. And I put these on. I press the on button so it turns on. Pop these in, and then I press play. And then I just get some loud music, and it just kind of wakes my mind up. It kind of wakes me up, and I've already trained myself to use that as some kind of stimulus in order to get my day started. But as soon as I can get that done, I know that everything else that will fall in place. Now my mind's engaged. I'll start putting my shoes on, put my shirt on, grab the keys, grab the elevator card, go down, do my run, come back up, do my journaling, take a shower, do some meditation, do some spiritual reading, do some Bible reading, and sending it out to my family. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the extent of my daily routine. Unless I have school, then I'm gonna throw in, do some work prep. So anyway, that's the key, is find something it's a system that you set up for yourself. And if you can find that system, and set it up for yourself, and everything else will fall into place. But don't get me wrong, it is hard, it is tough, it is difficult to get that system in place and stick to it for an extended amount of time. But the caveat is it gets easier, and that's the good thing. It gets easier over time. Some mornings, like if you watch this video back, Jesse, some mornings you see that you just want to give up. It's some rough mornings, but for the most part, I've been doing it long enough that I'm almost on autopilot in the mornings, and I just kind of have that one action that really helps set the tone for the rest of the actions. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up here. Last 25 push-ups. I did 75 already, so here's 76 to 100. Let's make sure I don't get any ants on my phone. Ten. 20. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 100 push-ups this morning. You guys have a great day. Love you, Jesse. Keep it up. You're doing it. Day 31. Love you.